Motocross, the tough, exciting sport, which caught the imagination of thousands all over Europe. In the World Championship Series, staged in a dozen different countries throughout the summer, every race brings its share of elation and disappointment. A win means more than personal satisfaction. In motocross, there is factory and national pride at stake. In the late summer of 1969, we look at 3 rounds of the 500cc World Championships. The Luxembourg, French, and Swiss Grand Prix. 3 meetings and 3 men. BSA riders John Banks from Bury St Edmunds, Dave Nicol from Cambridge, Keith Hickman from Oxford. Our 3 in Europe. Ettelbruck in Luxembourg. It's August. 7 of the 12 rounds of the championship have run their course, and BSA team leader John Banks, runner-up the previous year, now tops the scoring list. Then come 2 Swedes, Bengt Aberg and Arne Kring. The paddock is a hive of activity as bikes are made ready. Vic Eastwood sharpens a tire tread for more grip. There's former world champion Bill Nielsen. John Banks has a word with Roger da Costa from Belgium. It hasn't rained in Luxembourg for 2 months. The Nicol brood revel in the sun. And young Master Banks, on his original horseless carriage, decides that he too can be a champion. Champion? How's that for a plug? Mary Banks finds the hot sun lightens domestic chores. A dolly lets the sunshine in. Practice time is drawing near, and now the crowds start to arrive. No, it's the local fire brigade doing their thing, damping down the dust. BSA team spirit is boosted by new, trendy red jerseys. That's John's mechanic, sidecar road racer Norman Hanks, putting some zip into things. Ready, and first arrivals for practice are already raising the dust. Much of the course is forest and out of bounds, so most spectators will gather in the center arena where the track twists and turns several times. An artificial jump has been added, and this gives a worm's eye view of the punishment which motocross inflicts on frames, suspensions and tires. Banks, Hickman, Nicol, Banks again, Kring, the Swedish Husqvarna ace, and practice gives the experts an opportunity of studying form. At these continental meetings, there's always something going on, or coming off. For sale? Looks like one competitor has had enough already. Bikes are checked over by the mechanics. A quick inspection of the spark plug helps in diagnosing engine conditions. And while that's going on, the BSA teamsters in the sorted shorts way up the course on foot. After a couple of races for local riders, the meeting snaps into top gear with the first leg of the Luxembourg Grand Prix. Billowing dust will reduce visibility, so a good start is essential. Everyone tries to lead into the first bend. But it's Dave Nicol who pulls away from Kring, Da Costa, Aberg, Banks. Over the hill and down the other side, it's still Nicol from Kring. And through the orchard into the forest, Dave increases his lead. Behind the pair, it's very much a case of follow me leader, as the dust makes it almost impossible to pass. That's Homola in front of Banks. Back in the arena, Nicol has a very handsome lead. Teammate Banks ahead of rival Aberg. And in the open spaces, riders have a chance to see just how close the opposition may be. Third member of the BSA trio, Keith Hickman, is in 6th place. Not surprisingly, the leaderboard doesn't vary much. At the orchard once more, it's Nicol in front. Oh dear, all this dust, to say nothing of fumes. But how's this for British ingenuity? BSA's portable anti-pollution device. And in second spot, Arnie Kring. Third is Jawa rider Jaroslav Homola, chased by fourth man John Banks. Behind them is Bengt Aberg on the Husqvarna. Not long to go now as Nicol circles the arena. Banks gets his ample weight over the rear tire. Nicol. Kring. Banks. Over the bridge and up the hill go the two BSA Husqvarna duels. Nicol and Kring. Banks and Aberg. With the heat and the dust, some sort of headgear is necessary. Any sort. Do it yourself. A la Napoleon, or the latest from Paris. Nicol presses on through the last lap. His 6'4" making the 500 BSA look like a little toy, unaware that in the dust behind, Kring has come off.